incredible sound design. Real sense of velocity and power in the movements. This is incredible. Today I'm watching, reacting to, and breaking down Monsters We Make, presented by CoryxKenshin. Really excited for this. I love people just grinding, putting in their own work, producing amazing artwork, so we're gonna check it out. If you enjoy our time together, check out some of my other cinematic breakdowns. All right, let's do this. Very excited to see what was cooked up here. Love the music right off the bat. I love this feeling of relaxing and going to sleep while in mortal danger. It's a fantastic contrast. Look at all these details. It's just oozing with character. Oh yeah, we gotta look at all these shots in detail. This is incredible. Escape. Awesome. We have like a team here. Incredible sound design. Juicy sound design. Real sense of velocity and power in the movements. This is incredible. Amazing choreography as well, seriously. And oozing with style, oh my goodness. Wow, that was amazing. Oh yeah, we got a lot to look at, we got a lot to break down. Monsters We Make. Shout out to CoryxKenshin. This is incredible work. Let's break it down shot for shot. Like I said, if you enjoy our time, subscribe and look at some more of my breakdowns. Wow. All right. I love, like I said, there's a feeling of, because we start sort of mise en scène here in the middle of the scene, there's this feeling of an extreme close-up. And it feels like, hey, maybe it's a sunny day, you're falling asleep on your bed with this really relaxing music. It feels like, oh, it feels very warm because of the beautiful piano notes. It feels like you're kind of relaxing, thinking back on life, reflecting, right? And then we pull back the camera. We have this incredible set piece that's just like super informative. It is that sunset kind of warm feeling, but in a horrible situation. Somebody's falling to their doom, and we have this like sort of apocalyptic landscape with buildings which are askew, pieces missing from them, falling into this hole. It's fantastically done. And I love this shot. This is a shot where it seems like the character is kind of just deciding, you know what, I'm gonna fall asleep. I've been pushing too hard, man. I've been pushing too hard. Maybe it's time to just give in a little bit. And we start to see a metronome. And why is that cool? We have musicality being this sort of anchoring point for this character. And how cool is that, right? We start to see some other characters, little snippets of memories that's happening here. So let's take a look. We have this character, clearly some sort of like tech wizard. He's building keyboards and everything. I love it. We have this character here. Very, very sort of stalwart, sentinel type character, which I love. And that's voiced with the body language, right? This is great character design because he's standing there, look at his posture, look at his stance. Just standing, looking out there like the whole world's going to be his. He turns around, he's got a determined look on his face. It's like two little shots. When we punch him for the close-up, boom. It's fantastically done. And of course, we have a great variety of color, as well as that character design. As you can see, look at all these different environments. So we've gone from the gold, beautiful, to this very kind of futuristic, bright, lively place. Whereas the city feels old. It feels like he's falling back into the past, his own past, reflecting on it and falling into that hole, right? It's awesome. This character is super intriguing. I love it. You can see there's some like schematics up here for maybe mech design. Fantastic stuff. Again, just oozing with character. We have, okay, somebody who likes to read. Maybe there's a book here, taking notes in a notebook, a sketchbook. You can see outside. It's beautiful, beautiful shot, beautiful framing. The perspective is executed fantastically. So, I'm not sure who drew this, who animated this, but fantastic work. Please inform me if you know. I'm just looking at this for the first time, but I'm super impressed. And here we have the candlelight providing this nice warm rim lighting, kiss lighting as we call it, on the couch over here, looking fantastic, which of course is a beautiful contrast to this cold, rainy day outside. It's just so much in one shot. It's awesome. It's like we're kind of being welcomed into this person's space. And we are also outside of the window here. As you can see the frame right here in the rain coming down. Beautiful. Another character here. And there's like this awesome kind of kinetic typography, which we'll get to. beautiful. Somebody's shopping for flowers out on the street. Again, contrasting this fight scene that we're about to see, this furious fight scene that we're about to see, in fact. Oh my goodness. And there it is. Like I said, the metronome. I love that this is the sort of anchor. Like I said, you see the line here is written out. We have notations, we have notes, we have custom, we have like a smiley face drawn on there. Jabari's concerto. We have Alpha on the piano. It's like character oozing with personal details and idiosyncrasies, which is fantastic to see. And I love how the metronome was initially introduced. Number one, it relates to the piano music. Number two, we can presume that that character probably plays piano, the one who's falling to the hole, right? So everything is just stacked up really well to build character in the space of under a minute. By the way, that's what I want to emphasize here, and what I want to give credit for in this fantastic piece of art. We talk about it a lot. We're kind of looking at short films and stuff, like what questions does it ask, and then does it answer those? If it doesn't, was that an artistic choice, or is it kind of a misstep? And here we have just a wonderful setting of the scene. This could be some sort of villain character, and look at the screens. We have some very scary images on the screens, maybe some villains, maybe some creatures that we're going to fight, and somebody's watching all these characters because there's all those character portraits we just saw. So now I can say, okay, maybe they got a little drone spying on these people. Look, this is the girl who we're outside her window. Right, so it's pretty cool stuff. I love how we're able to piece together the story from these couple little shots. Fantastic work. Escape, and then he starts to wake up. I love that. Yeah, fantastic. And he does wake up on his own. I want to make that clear. He wakes up on his own from remembering. The metronome kicks in. He goes, "Whoa!" He doesn't really give up. Comes back to it, and then his friend does save him. Look at this little subliminal messaging too. Get out, which I think it actually says later. One way is up, right? It's so great. He climbs back up out of the pit. It's a one-way street, baby. It's this way or nothing. You're dead. Such a great, fun thing. We can see, of course, these are all the guys. These are all the characters from those little vignettes that we got into their lives. Very well done. So fun. And then this is what I wanted to look at. So can we just talk about the quality of animation here? So we have here, let's go frame by frame, this sort of person moving towards the camera, and then they actually open up and reveal this just disgusting kind of like insectoid monster, and it's fantastic. It looks almost like a scorpion. Really cool monster design too. Shout out to the designers. This is what we got to talk about, the sound design. I love that we start with this bed of just very soothing piano notes throughout. And then we're actually going to pull that rug, that bed of sort of comfort gets pulled out from under this piece. And now we just have this like vicious and crunchy sound design. And listen to this. And it's raw. It's brutal. I feel like I'm there. It's visceral, right? So I want to look at this choreography too. Fantastic work and a real sense of momentum. Also, we have look at the rack focus from this character over here with the shallow depth of field. We've pulled back and we've pulled the rack focus to this character here as they do this awesome, like, no, I'm not going to slam on the ground. I'm going to use this, which is not only a cool thing to see, it is our introduction to this sort of magic system, if you will, or technological systems that they're using. Oh man, they have like powered, kicking, flying suits. Right? So now we get that, and it's like a cool shot at the same time. So it's really good. I want to talk about this shot. Beautiful, beautiful use. Instantaneous, literally like 1 second after they've revealed this tool, this weapon, you start to ask yourself, how would I fight with that? Well, what's a really clever way? Let's use the momentum of each kind of ankle, kind of like Hermes flying sandals to kick, but then let's keep up that propulsion, right? Which is really cool. Ends up doing a jackknife right there, which is a martial arts tricking move. Really, really cool. But then clocks him with the other one, and it's emphasizing with the sound design how that weapon system works. Let's watch it now in full motion. Boom! And just clear sense of each strike that was done gets slammed down by this creature, so it's a formidable foe. And then what do we got here? What's the guy in the beginning who's standing there? Body language is someone who is a sentinel. He is not one to be budged from his path. The whole world could be his. He's looking out at it. He just casually doesn't even move, just blocks this. Oh my goodness gracious, with very karate type block. I love it. Now, this is what I was interested in. There's something going on here, which is some other magic system. Now, I'll tell you, from the context clues that we got, this woman was shopping at a flower shop, which tells me her power has something to do with vines and stems and roots and stuff like that. So I think she actually did pull him out with that power, if that's the case. Really, really great. And like I said, just with a couple shots, you could tell the creator said, what do we want to include in 1 minute? Let's make it count. And there it is, right? Also, this shot echoes the beginning, right? Look at that stance, stalwart. Besides the arm up, same exact stance. And look at this. Look at the disbelief on the creature's face. Also lets us appreciate this monster design for a second when we linger there. I mean, how strong is this guy? That was amazing. And I love the absence of music for this. I really do. This respite from music. Just you can feel that strike. And look at the special effects that were used here. Really good choreography. Really good shot over the shoulder. Classic fight scene shot. And look at the special effects. See those kind of like shock waves that come out. Very, very well done stuff, guys. And the most important thing to me, I don't care how cool it is. I don't care how flashy it is. I don't care how genius the ideas are. If it's not readable, it's no bueno, right? And what I mean by readability is you can see what's happening, right? I didn't have to watch it 5 times. I knew exactly what happened. Look at this dodge. Look at this punch. Ready? A lot of times animators punch in too close. I don't know why. You see it a lot. Punch in too close, you miss the action. It's a little too unclear what's happening. And look at this, you can see it all. We're still making full use of the frame, but it's not punched in too close, right? And why did that feel so powerful? Well, we use the frame. We start on the right side of the frame. You can see that explosion sends the character all the way diagonally across the frame. You see that? It's a good use of the frame, but still visible what's happening. It's not just totally like claustrophobic imagery. Now this guy, he's got a sword is all I can assume. I don't know if it like spawns. Let's look at this, or is it a physical sword? Very cool. Beautiful, beautiful work, beautiful choreography. I love the speed ramping that's going on here. So we've had a lot of kind of like charged punches, you know, kind of like emphasizing the weight of the strikes. We've had a lot of slowdowns where the characters get hit. And now look at this. We're going to show some speed. Watch this. Right? It's like this is what's actually happening amongst all those cool shots. This is a furious fight with highly skilled opponents. Whew, I love it. Again, the sense of readability. So look what happens here. We have this awesome duck under the attack. I love how they use the character's eye line too to show how skilled they are. Notice that the character always is in control, always looking, right? He's not like, oh, where's the enemy? No. Locked in, baby. Locked in. And then look at this huge arcing wind up before, boom. All the way across the frame again, which shows the momentum. There's the second of weight, and then boom, the blood. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Absolutely incredible. And there it is. Then we actually get the would-be protagonist again. I'm assuming from that first shot, comes in and delivers the killer blow. And we see this other power open up out of the palm. And look at this, just great use of motion lines, very manga style. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A new manga. Also, what I love about this is a new manga emerges. This is clearly animated, right? So what's the deal? It's a promotion for the manga. I absolutely love that idea, right? Let's use this visual format to promote something. I'm all for it. Awesome. Now let's see what else he has to say, because this was fantastic work. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I loved it so much. I have nothing but praise for it. Considering this is someone who just did it, it makes it even more kind of like impressive to me, personally speaking. This wasn't a multi-million-dollar studio who did this, I'm assuming. I could be wrong because I don't know too much yet, but let's see.
Hey everyone.
I also love the idea that goes missing for a while and everybody's like, what happened? And then just comes out with this awesome stuff. It's like, I've been making art, you know?
Not the face you were expecting today. But I hope you've been well.
That's great.
Over this long period of time of us not seeing each other, except for at the zoo. More on that later. Praise God. It is good to finally be back.
Amazing. Yeah, so cool. Like I said, just really, really well done. Very excited to see where this goes. If anyone knows the dates of like when this launches, this manga, be super interested in it. But I mean, what a way to hook people into that world, right? I think it's super cool, and I'm looking forward to. That's the shot I wanted to see. Yeah, looking forward to where this goes. Let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree. I think it's got some really high potential, cool world building, intriguing characters, and a real sort of anchor into the story with this little snippet. Under a minute is hard to do. So shout out to all the creators who worked on this. Shout out to Cory. This is awesome stuff. Very curious where it goes. But you guys heard the deal. If you enjoyed our time together, make sure to sub, follow on Twitch, hop in Discord if you want to chat. Check out my couples channel with my fiancé, and I'll talk to you guys soon.